Hi everyone, it's Louisa Deasey here, founder of Memoir Academy and 90-Day Memoir, the complete start to finish programs to get you from idea to complete draft or from rough draft to pitchable manuscript in 8 weeks. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about why I created 90-Day Memoir. So you probably know if you've been reading my blog for a while that I'm a big proponent of journaling, particularly if you want to write a memoir. And so I created a course just off the top of my head full of the writing prompts that I've used to fuel a 20-year writing practice through my journals, many of which I've used for my 2 published memoirs. So a lot of people who did that program, the 30-day journaling program, did establish a really beautiful writing practice, but they reached a point where they didn't know how to turn that into an actual constructed book. And this is a problem that I had as well when I studied writing and editing at RMIT. We learned a lot about the craft of writing and how to write a scene or perhaps remember something and craft it really beautifully on the page. But how do you turn that into a finished book? So this is why I created 90-Day Memoir, to get you from that point where you perhaps have 15,000 words of draft or diary entries that you want to turn into a published memoir, but you don't know how to construct it into a book. So it's not just writing prompts, it's stuff like, where do you begin the story? What do you put in the beginning of the story? How do you use characters in your personal story in terms of archetypes as story is told? The conventional 3-act structure. There's a lot about the 3-act structure in 90-Day Memoir, because I've found that helped me to form my 2 published memoirs from messy, just rough drafts and disparate blogs and memories and things that I had perhaps on file to construct the material. So it's not just writing prompts, it's also structure. How do you structure a chapter? How do you weave the beginning of a chapter? How do you seamlessly connect that to the end of the previous chapter? How do you do flashback sequences? Do you write in the first person with memoir? How do you tell the story chronologically or not? This program basically answers all those questions for you and provides like a pathway and a template system for you to follow, so that if you do begin it today, for example, you will have your complete rough draft of your memoir in 90 days.